Okay, we were talking about Japan and Colombia, but did you see that one coming?
No, not at all. You know, we spoke about the players that Poland had in the squad. Lewandowski, obviously. Milik is also a fantastic player. Goretzka also. I think between Lewandowski and Goretzka, there's like 50% of the coach's goals has come through those two. So you'd expected them to do a lot better. You know, they got off to a fairly slow start, and obviously the Senegalese are tough anyway. They're robust, and they showed that today. Yes,
and interestingly, you know what this means now is that both out of Colombia and Poland, who you looked at the start of this group and said these two may go through, probably we don't know who's 1 and 2, you're looking at a situation now where both of them, one of them is going to go through.
Well, I think obviously they play each other, don't they? So yeah, whoever wins that game is obviously is through, basically, as simple as that. So they'll all be thinking about that, maybe getting an early win and getting the points on the board, and then maybe having a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, when you spoke about Senegal, you know how they are. They've had this dream run 2002. They haven't been back at the World Cup after that. This is how the group stands right now. Senegal, Japan are 3 points. Japan, Senegal next. So if one of those teams wins it, they're through. And Poland, Colombia one of those teams have to hope that they don't lose, because if they lose, they're going home. But talking about the Senegal team, you know, physically very strong, had pace as well, and they took the chances. They were lucky, you could say, but this is the World Cup, you take it.
Yeah, I mean, they've been under pressure. The coach has been there 3 or 4 years now. You know, he's tinkered with the system recently. He got criticised heavily for being a bit too defensive. Tried 3 at the back as well in his last qualifier that the players weren't happy with. But it looks like he's got the right formula. He's got good players, and when you have somebody like Sadia Mane in your side, you're always chance of putting teams on the back foot because he's so fast. His acceleration is fantastic.
One more question I wanted to ask you was about game management. You know, that's the goal which eventually won it for Senegal. You know, you look at the Polish side and wonder what was going on. Somebody needs to look around and see what's going on, what's happening, where the player is. He's gone off for treatment. He's coming back on. They just played right into his hands.
Yeah, I mean, the lad's gone off for treatment. He's been called back on by the referee, and he is on the field. It's a strange back pass anyway. If you see where he's passed the ball from, he's trying to knock it 50 yards, 55 yards backwards. So it was a bad decision, regardless of the play being there or not. You shouldn't really be knocking a high volleyed ball back to the goalkeeper that's going to be bouncing around his neck. So it was poor anyway. Obviously, the lad's snuck on. He was on the pitch, like I said, but he was kind of just come on the pitch, almost in stealth mode, and obviously the Polish lad didn't see him, but at the end of the day it was a poor back pass, even if the player wasn't there.
I love that bit at the end, the stealth mode. Well, Poland versus Senegal then has concluded the opening round of action in the group stages.